All right, I think I'm on. There we go. Hello. All right. Oh, yikes. All right, well, hello, you guys. Welcome to a new live stream. So we've done Star Stable, we've done Minecraft, we've done all that. And I decided that I wanted to try and do a Rival Star stream. Because I've never done one. I haven't done one yet. And so I wanted to do one today and I wanted to try it. So we're gonna go for it. So let me pull up my Rival Stars here. So, okay, looks like it's working. Okay, awesome. All right. So, obviously, so I think this one's like my main save, and then this one was the one that we did back in like the very beginning of more of the beginning of my channel. That we did end up finishing off. So we need to start a new save. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're gonna go new game, and we're gonna go create, and we're gonna keep this on cloud. We're gonna skip tutorials. We don't need them. All right, and let's go ahead and create. So. Okay. Okay, the intro is really loud. I don't know if it shows game audio on my end. The intro is really loud. I don't know if it shows game audio on my end. Okay, it doesn't look like it does, so it's kind of sad. But it's just going through the intro. If you need to like listen to the game intro, you can listen to the very beginning of my there we go. Okay. So yeah, you can't hear the audio, but if you want to hear the intro, you guys will just have to go back to my thing there. So it has the subtitles, so you guys can read that. I always like the intro though. Oh, we're coming back. All good, I understand. All right, here we go. All right, so I think this save we're going to be focusing on bays mostly. So like really pretty dark, probably bays is probably what we're going to be focusing on. Probably like bays, chestnuts, that kind of thing. Is kind of what I'm thinking for this save. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. I like that. So I think that's kind of what we're going to be up to. Okay, and we'll do, for the name, we'll go with that. Because that is actually my boyfriend's sister's name. She's awesome. And she's so fun too. Okay, I think we'll go with that. Helmet, we'll go with the white with the stripe down the middle. This one. There we go. Alrighty. Alright, let's create our first horse. Okay, so delusion color none. Okay, let's go ahead and set the pattern to none right now. Oops. Okay, we'll go ahead and set the pattern to none. Okay, so let's go ahead and find. Okay, I think rich brown, I think, is what we'll go with. Since that's kind of like the most typical kind of thing here. Okay, what I want to do is I just want to do like some little socks. Yeah, let's do that. And then for the face marking, I don't want to do anything like super drastic. I think that's cute. I'll keep looking. See if there's anything else I really like. Ooh, I really like that. Okay, we'll do that. And then pattern-wise, I don't want to do anything crazy. No, this is a thoroughbred. Hey, what's up? No, this is a thoroughbred. They make us start out with thoroughbreds. Okay, I think we're just gonna go probably with like a slight Rabicino like that, or Rabicano, I believe is what it's called. Sorry. Yeah. I mean, we could. No, we'll do that. Okay, I like that. And then no. The shiny coat actually does look really good on him, though. Let's do the shiny coat with just the normal. Yeah? Or do you want to just do the matte? Should we just do the matte, or do you guys like the shiny? I mean, I'm fine with both. I think they both look great. I'm just asking. Do you guys prefer the shiny coat or the matte? So here's this is the shiny, and that's the matte. So you guys can see the difference. Matte. Okay, we'll go matte. Perfect. All right, let's do that. Okay, let's go ahead and get a good name. Can we just do Pride? We can. Okay, we'll do that. All right, there we go. There's our first horse. He handsome boy, isn't he? Okay, I got that. Yep. Legacy. Yep. Okay. Perfect. All right. Hi, pretty boy. All right. So let's go here. Okay. Compete ANA race. Compete. Yeah, same thing. Basically. All right. Let's do our first race here. Hey, what's up? Nice to see you on. All right. We're just getting on our first race. We've chosen our horse. It's this brown bay. And we're going to be focusing on bays on this save. If you want me to focus on like black and white horses and like other stuff, you guys can go watch my other Rival Star series that I did more at the beginning of my channel. We had another save that we did where we did mostly black and white horses. So on this save, we'll be focusing on bays. So bays and chestnuts mostly is probably what we're going to be focusing on. All right, we're just holding on the rail. I'm definitely going to have to turn the game volume down because it is absolutely freaking killing my ears. I have not played Rival Stars in a while. That's what started this, because I was like, I haven't played in quite a while, and I was like, I want to get back on. So that's the reason why I decided to start Rival Stars streaming, because it's been a while. So all right, he's down to level 2. Perfect. All right. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and I'm going to go here so I can turn down the. Okay. Turn that down. And we'll turn that down. Okay. And then actually with graphics, 1080p. Yeah, okay, we're good that way. Okay, perfect. All right, sorry, I was just double checking. All right, we're good. Oh my goodness, that makes it so much better on my ears. Holy crap. All right, let's go ahead and collect. There we go. Perfect, and complete, or compete and erase. Perfect. All right. Train a horse in speed and everything else. All right, that's fine. All right, let's go look at the updates real quick. Okay. Yep. Okay. Perfect. All right, those updates came out a while ago, but apparently they're still announcing them, which is fine. It's not that deep. So, alrighty. Let's go ahead and train up Pride here. You can go, handsome boy. Awesome. Collect. Perfect. Alrighty. And we're up to level 2, just like that. Okay, so upgrade, run, and collect. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this one first. Oh, you had it on your phone. Yeah, I also have it on my phone. I'm not a huge fan of doing it on my phone. So obviously I'm doing it on Steam. So that's where I got it from. But I do have it on my phone, but I definitely enjoy playing on my laptop more than I enjoy playing it on my phone. But alright. Let's run some more races. You can only play, yeah. Getting it on your laptop's quite expensive. Getting it on Steam. On Steam, it's like, man, I don't remember how much it was, but it was a good chunk of money. So the one nice thing about getting it on your desktop though is that like once you buy it on Steam, you've got it, and you don't have to pay a subscription. But like if you try to get like but if you like try and buy, I don't remember like the subscription. You have to buy a subscription on your phone to like get extra stuff on it, I think. So that's the one kind of annoying thing about it. So I don't know. If you can only play it on your phone, like it's not bad on your phone, but it is kind of a, I don't know, it's a bit of a nuisance in my general opinion, but I played it only on my phone for quite a while because I didn't have the money to pay for it on Steam. So, but I will say though, if you get Steam and like you, if you unlock, like if you get Steam and then like you wait until like it's on sale, you can get it for pretty cheap. So I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I think you can get it for pretty cheap on it when it's on sale. So like when Steam has sales, which is quite often, by the way. So I don't know. It depends. All right, let's go ahead and do another race real quick so we can get this. So let's see. All right, let's do this one. Let's do the second one at 3 Oaks, shall we? Oh, he's so handsome. He's a handsome boy. That's why I deleted it. Yeah, again, like I said, like when you're doing it on your phone, you have to spend a lot more time waiting on stuff because it makes you like wait to upgrade stuff and wait to breed and like I mean, which it does for breeding on the desktop version, but on the other version it doesn't make you wait for training and it doesn't make you wait for upgrading stuff. So desktop, in my opinion, is much better. Okay, they are like way pushing me out to the rail here. All right, we're gonna get back in the pack here. This game's definitely grindy, especially near the end. Like it can get pretty grindy. So, which you'll see that on streaming because I'm not gonna do a whole lot of work off of. I'm not gonna do a whole lot of work off streaming and off the camera for this save. So, you'll see all the grinding I usually do on this game, which is a good amount. Alright. Yeah, it's alright. Alrighty, nice. That's pretty good, I think. Alright. But yeah, if you have a laptop or a PC that can run it, then I would probably get Steam and wait until it goes on sale and then buy it. Because after that, I think it's definitely worth your money. And quite frankly, even if you don't buy it on sale, I still think it's actually worth your money, in my opinion. So, all right, let's go ahead and we'll grab some payouts from the homestead, and then let's go ahead and get some of the stuff they wanted. So let's see. I know they wanted us to buy another horse stall, which we can do, and we can buy a full stall as well. And now it's time to breed a horse. Okay, all right, well, let's go ahead and see what we can get here. Okay, these horses have absolutely horrible stats, so we're not going to do that. Okay, that's white. Okay, we're going to refresh again. Terrible stats. Okay. Nope. Again, we're looking for bays. We're looking for bays. That's what we're looking for. It's pretty, but... And then we usually want mostly probably quarter. Yeah, there you go. Quarter horses. No. Again, I'm going to be pretty picky when it comes to the horses we're going to grab. So, just so you guys know. Ooh. I actually do like that. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to do with an Aquatech with our horse here. All right, we'll go ahead and breed. Okay. Are you guys ready to see our first baby? It's probably not going to be that good of a baby, but better than nothing. All right, let's go ahead and see. Okay, yeah, see, all D stats, so it didn't really matter. Oh, he's pretty. Or she. It's a she. Well, hello. Oh, she's so pretty. Hi, pretty girl. Okay, let's go ahead and skip to mare. We probably won't keep her. But we'll name her Display for right now. Oh, she's pretty. Look at that roan. She's very shiny. The Aquatechs in this game are certainly interesting. I'll give it that. That's for sure. All right, there we go. Upgrade full stall to tier 2. That we can do. Oops. Okay, let's come in here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Sorry, they updated the game a little while ago, and I'm still trying to get used to where all the buttons are. So, all right. The parents could. They did. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They definitely did. All right, income storehouse up to tier 2. All right. Alrighty. Let's go to that real quick. Well, for those that have been keeping up with the kind of, I wouldn't say like drama, I guess, but like what's been going on with me and my boyfriend, I did talk to him on, oh geez, I don't even remember. I think it wasn't last night. It was the night before that. So it was Sunday, I believe. I believe it was Sunday night, I think. So I talked to him and I was like, hey, like I support you in your hobbies and I support you hanging out with your buddies. Like I'm fully behind it. I'm totally fine with it. But like, you're not telling me what you're doing when you're going, or where you're going. And I'm like, look, it's fine. Like I'm not gonna stop you from going out and doing stuff. But like, if you're gonna like go out and like if we're having a conversation or something, like, I need you to I need you to tell me where you're going so I don't just feel like you're just kind of ignoring me. So I got him on that one, and then I did finally end up telling him and being like, you forgot our 2-year anniversary, dude. Like yeah, I'm feeling kind of hurt. So I did finally kind of nail him on that as well. So I'm hoping. So he's taking me out tomorrow to make up for it. He's coming down. So yeah. All right, we're gonna pull out of the pack here. Yeah, he forgot. So kind of what happened. So it was on the 9th. It was on the 9th. It was on. I don't even remember. It was like on a Thursday or something. And I didn't remind him on purpose because I wanted to see if he would say anything and remember, because I had said something. I don't know if he forgot or just blew it off, honestly. I don't even remember. But anyway, he but yeah, I didn't say anything. I had said something a couple days before about like, hey, like our 2 years coming up, like do you want to do something? And he was like, sure, like we could try and figure something out. And I was like, okay, whatever. So, I did mention it, but then like on the actual day I didn't say anything about it coming up because I was like, like I shouldn't have to remind him every time, I don't feel like. And and like I'm gonna be honest, like I've kind of felt like I'm the one kind of are holding our relationship together right now. And so I was like, what, train a horse to level 3. Anyway, so I didn't remind him. He didn't say anything, and I said something right before, like he had told me like, hey, I'm going to bed, because he had work early in the morning, and that is when I said something. The morning after, and he was like, oh yeah, happy 2 years. What a 2 years it's been. And I was like, okay, sounds good. I was just, I don't know. I'm just kind of over it by then. But yeah. So yeah, he forgot, or he blew it off. I don't even know. I think he just forgot more than anything. I don't think he's the type of person to blow something off like that. But I mean, that's kind of what it felt like. It felt like he blew it off. If you know, you know. So, but yeah. So yeah, he forgot / blew it off. So yeah, I kind of nailed him the other night and was like, you forgot our 2 year. You haven't been telling me where you're going. You're just ignoring me during conversations, and it just feels like you care more about your Warhammer hobby than you want to be with me. It just doesn't feel like you want to be with me right now. So I kind of nailed him on it, and I was like, dude, I've got a lot of stuff going on in my house. Like my dad just had surgery. Like I'm trying to take care of him. My mom's leaving this weekend, so I'm going to be taking care of him and more during that. And like, I've got school, like obviously I'm off right now, but like I've got school usually. I've got everything else going on at home, and I'm trying to work and trying to get my car taken care of, which is finally taken care of. But, and I was just like, I just need you to pick up the slack a little bit, okay? Like, just please. Like, it's not that big of a deal. I'm not that upset about it. Like, I'm not upset. I'm hurt. I was hurt. I wasn't really mad about it. I was just hurt more than anything. So I was just like, I just need you to pick up the slack a little, okay? Like, I'm exhausted. I'm trying really hard, and I'm shocked I haven't cracked, to be completely honest. So, anyway, but yeah, so I nailed him on it, and so he was like, okay, like, understandable, I'm sorry, da da da. So we're good. So yeah, he's gonna come down tomorrow, and he's gonna take me out to dinner. So he's gonna take me out to dinner tomorrow to make up for it and all that. So yeah. Let's see. Sorry, I just got like a weird. Oh, I think it was some comment, random comment. I think kind of. Anyway, but yeah, so just kind of a lot going on, and so yeah, I just kind of nailed him on it, and I was like, dude, like, okay, just please pick up the slack a little bit, all right? It's not that hard. At least I wouldn't think it'd be that hard. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but anyway. So yeah, if you've been following that drama, that's kind of what's been going on. So, but we're good now. He was like, "Yeah, all right, my bad." So, something to make you forget. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. Well, I don't know. It's just hard because, like, as you know, and as like the viewers that have watched a lot more of my streams and stuff, you guys know there's a certain individual in my house who's the B word, and he just hasn't wanted to come over because she's just been absolutely, snooty to him, which is fine. And I told him, like, hey, I don't want you to come over. Like, I don't want you to have to deal with this toxic environment. I already have to deal with it basically every day. Like, I don't want anybody else to have to deal with it. So it's like, I get it, but it was also at the point where I was like, okay, like, I'm getting tired of driving over. You live an hour away. Gas is expensive. And that was the other thing, too, because, like, I made a joke to him a little while ago. And I was like, well, you could just, like, come down, pick me up, and go back to your house and do that. And he was like, well, gas is so expensive, and I don't want to do that because that's a lot. And it kind of made me laugh a little bit. And I don't know, it kind of made me laugh, and it kind of made me upset because, so for context, my ex-boyfriend back in the time, which we broke up like February of, I think, like 2020. I'm trying to remember. I think it was 2020. Yeah, it was February of 2024. And he did not have his driver's license. Granted, this guy was a year and 10 months older than me. So that was very interesting. But yeah, so he didn't have his license, and so I would drive down there like 2-3 times a week, or pick him up and bring him back to 5 minutes. I was like, I used to do this for my boyfriend all the time, and you can't even do it once. That's kind of the line I was thinking I was going down, which is fine. Like, I wasn't really upset at that part. It just kind of made me laugh. And then the whole thing of, like, gas is expensive, kind of using that like excuse almost, it kind of made me laugh because like, it's true, gas is expensive. Like, it's almost $5 a gallon where I live now, which is absolutely ridiculous. But it made me laugh because, like, sure, he usually does have to pay more for gas because he has a performance engine, and so he has to pay for like a, they call it premium here, so he has to pay for premium gas, which is more expensive, which I get it, that's fine. But also, my work is all driving, so I basically drive and deliver stuff for a living with my own car. That's out of my own pocket, out of my own expenses. And so I was kind of sitting there laughing because I was like, you're complaining to me about gas being expensive, and yeah, I'm the one who drives for a living, because like he just doesn't drive that much. Like, he'll drive to work, and that's like a 10-minute, 15-minute, like 10, no, it's like a 10-minute drive. All good. You go to bed, sleep well. But I don't know, it just made me laugh because I was like, okay, because his work's like 10 minutes away, and then he'll drive to his buddy's house like once or twice a week, and then he'll like go do some other stuff, like, maybe once a week. And so yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know like how your currency is versus the US's currency, but $4 for a gallon of gas is a lot. like a lot. So, but yeah, I don't know how your guys' economy works, but yeah. Anyway, so I don't know. Just the whole thing kind of made me laugh, and so I was like, dude, I'm tired of driving. Okay, like I'm trying to get my car fixed and everything else. Like I'm sick of driving. And so he's like, okay, like I'll come down. And so anyway, just a lot going on. But yeah, so I kind of nailed him on it and was like, dude, like this is ridiculous. All right, like this is just beyond it at this point. So anyway, I did nail him on it though. So, and I just told him, I was like, look, I'm not mad. I'm just hurt more than anything that you just, because I felt kind of abandoned is how I felt. And so I was like, I just need you to pick up the slack a little. All right. If you want to be the man in the relationship, act like it. You know? I don't know. Ugh. It's like $1. It's like $1 food. It's like, that's nothing. I don't know. I don't remember. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Economy's probably a lot better than ours is right now. So. Because for you, I know you don't live in the U.S., so you don't know, but we're kind of in a spat with Iran right now. So everything money-wise is just through the roof because we're not at war. We're at a ceasefire right now, but it wasn't even a war before, but it was just kind of there. And so everything's just gone through the roof. So hopefully it'll go down pretty quick here. All right. Man, I've been really dehydrated today. Oof. We cut some good distance there, didn't we? But yeah. Speaking of the woman that's living in our house, for those who know, I think you guys will find this funny. So as you guys know, she's just absolutely out of her mind, and she's a complete B word. So another instance of that happening was I came back from taking my boyfriend to dinner like last week or whatever it was, and we went to this really nice restaurant, and I had brought my dad food because I was paying, but I had brought food back from my dad from the restaurant because he helped pay for it, and because he just had surgery, and this was one of his favorite restaurants. And I came back, and this woman came. She came into the kitchen, and she was like, "Well, did you bring anything home for me?" And I was like, "No. Why would I? You weren't the one paying for it, and you don't sorry, you don't deserve it for how much you've treated me and my family like crap. No, of course I didn't bring anything home. You words I shouldn't say. I was like, you're joking, right? Like, there's no way." But I was like, this is crazy that you have the absolute balls. I really want this horse. That you have the absolute balls and the audacity to just be like, to ask something like that. Like, it's just like, oh my gosh. Like, it's almost sad. You know what I mean? I would have said, yeah, well, I almost said something too. I was almost like, no. But I just wanted to keep the peace, so I didn't say anything. But I sure wanted to. Let me tell you, I was ready to absolutely just let her have it. I was like, no, why the heck would I bring you food home? And like with her, I feel like because last time I made dinner, which was good by the way, she didn't eat it just out of spite. She just went and ate a salad instead. Like, she didn't eat my food out of spite because I made it, And so I feel like she would have done the same thing had I gotten her food or not. She just wouldn't have eaten it out of spite because she hates me. And yes, she said that out loud, not to my face, but to my mother. So it's like, no, why in the world would I get food to someone who hates me? And it's like, sure, love your enemies and all that, but I don't know, it's a little bit different when they're living in your house. If you know, you know. If you don't, be grateful and count your blessings. Yeah, exactly. And that's putting it nicely, in my opinion, anyway. But yeah, she's just ridiculous. She needs to be in a rest home for, in my opinion, but whatever. But yeah, it was just, it's just crazy. I was just like, I was just sitting there and I was just like, why? Why in the good heavens above would you think I would get you food? Like, absolutely not. So anyway, for those who know, I thought you guys would find that entertaining. Because I know I sure did. Because, like, obviously it kind of pissed me off a little, but it was, I was talking to my boyfriend about this. I was like, everything she does now, like, it's so bad to the point that it's funny. Like, you'll get that when you get into, like, situations for long enough where, like, it doesn't even hurt you or make you upset anymore. It's just funny. Like, it's so bad that it's funny, you know? I don't know. Yeah, it kind of made me laugh. I was like, okay, whatever, lady. I got nothing for you. All right. Oh, so yeah, it's been a fun week. But I am happy. I got my car into the shop, because it was having problems, um, and they got it fixed, and I got new tires, which was awesome because my tires were bald. So I was very happy. And I was actually extra happy because my tires were only supposed to last for like 150,000, or no, it's like 100 and, no, sorry, it was like 50,000 miles, or no, I don't know. They were low mileage tires, is what they call them. So whatever low mileage. Anyway, I got about double the amount of mileage out of them that they said that they were good for. So I was ecstatic that I didn't have to that I got as much as I did out of those tires, especially with all the driving that I do. Because, like I said again, I drive for a living. Like that's what my job is. I drive. So the fact that I was able to do that is very impressive. So I was so happy. So sometimes listen, yeah. Okay, I want this horse, and so we're gonna get this horse. Okay, we just bought a horse. Sorry, but like he's pretty, no? Like he's pretty, and the Anglos are actually like one of the best breeds in the game. So, in my opinion, anyway. So, okay. But yeah, so I got my car fixed, and I got everything done, which is great. So I was very, very happy about this. Okay, we are gonna go ahead and sell her display. She is very pretty, but she just does not have good stats, and we're just not gonna use her. So we are gonna just go ahead and get rid of her. And we need the gold too. So, but we do have this horse now that we can train up and we can race. So that'll be good. Yeah, so I'm very happy. My car's all fixed, and then our license registration people, they have not called me yet to say that my license is being suspended. So I think, because I got a speeding ticket because they were just pulling everybody over on this one road. So I think I got out by the skin of my teeth. So I'm very happy about that as well. So yeah, I'm not gonna fully relax until this weekend that I won't get the letter, but I think we're in the clear. I'm praying that we're in the clear. So yeah, that's kind of been my week. So we'll see how tomorrow goes with my boyfriend. Hopefully that'll go well. So yeah. I just pushed everybody to the outside rail. Nice. Good job, me. Speaking of that, my boyfriend just texted me. He's on his way home from work. Nice. I sadly won't be able to work this well. I might work on Thursday. I was gonna say I won't be able to work this week, but I might work on Thursday. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. But I won't really be able to work this week, which is kind of sucky because I really do need to work, but I just can't this week because my mom's leaving, and I've got other things I need to get taken care of. So I might work on Thursday, but besides that, I'm not going to be able to work this week, which is kind of annoying, but that's okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. It'll be all right. And I've got enough money to hold me over for this month because I'm still paying off my car, So I've still got enough to keep me going until next month. But I do I do need to work. I just it'll make me feel better, So I probably will try to work this Thursday, but besides that, I won't be able to work any more than that. But we'll get it. Where is she? Which one? She's get her. Yeah. All right. Be very nice when I can hire a jockey. It makes life so much easier. Sorry, I was responding to my boyfriend, which is why I pushed everybody to the side here. But yeah, that's going to be the rest of my week. So I probably will be able to film Friday, Saturday, and possibly Sunday because I'm not going to be going down to my boyfriend's on Sunday either. Because unless he comes down here, that will be a freaking miracle if that happens. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I don't know. I don't think we made it there. That was close. No, barely. We barely lost that one. Gosh darn it. That's alright. We did pretty good. Alright, finish race, back to hub. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and go here. Window takes a shift. Parents are built different. They are. Parents are built different. They are, for sure. They are, for sure. Sometimes in not a good way either, but sometimes there's not a lot we can do about that. Alright, now we are up to level 4. Pretty good for only doing this for about an hour. Less than that. Alright. Yeah, parents are built different. I don't know. My mother is, I'm not trying to speak bad about her. Like, let me make that clear. I'm just saying facts of the matter, and you guys can come to conclusions. But she is a narcissist. She has narcissistic tendencies. That's just a fact. So, some of that some of the things she does can be pretty interesting. I'll just put it that way. Level 6, 6,000 from flat race. If you guys have good parents that, and like you guys, parents, you guys are always gonna. That's just how that works. But like, if you guys have good parents that legitimately do love and care for you, and that type of thing, like, you guys, because there definitely are some of us that don't have that luxury. So be grateful if you have it. I remind my boyfriend of that every day, or almost every day, because his parents are fantastic. Like, his mom shows me more love than my mom does usually by a long shot. So, and so I tell him all the time, be like, you are so lucky, be grateful that you have the parents you do. And his dad even is he's a really good guy too. You know, he's kind of quiet and intense, but like it's not like he's mean. He's just kind of intense. But he's a really good guy. And so I tell him all the time, and I'm like, just be grateful you have the parents you do, because not all of us. That's right. Luckily, it makes this like 10 times easier. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and hire when and skip to results. Yes. Alrighty. Which I really should. Get after some stuff. Yeah, I understand. I'm kind of the same way with my mother. I don't really tell her much. I will say, like, the lady that's living in my house right now, I think it has actually made my mom realize that, like, I'm actually, I've got my life, pretty well put together, like, I'm not, like, I'd say I'm a pretty good kid. I guess I'm not a kid anymore, but you get what I'm saying. Like, I try to be responsible, and I try to be good with people, and I work, and I I bought my own car, bought a laptop, I'm working, I'm doing school full time, I have straight A's. Like, I don't think I'm that bad, but I will say that, like, the woman living in our house, I think, has made my mom realize that, like, oh, she's kind of got her shit together. So, and that actually has helped me in my mom's relationship, because, like, a couple years ago, it just was not, like, it was really bad. So it's not great, and it probably will never be great, because it's just kind of past that point of no return now, especially at my age. But it has gotten better. So, but I still don't tell her stuff usually. So I understand, like, my dad, on the other hand, like, I'll talk to him about anything. Me and him are completely open about just about everything. So, but yeah, I get it. And it's not really anything to be ashamed of either, to be honest. Like, I feel like that there usually is always one parent that you tend to connect more with than another. So it's not really anything, it's not anything to be ashamed of. It's really not. It's okay. It happens. That's just kind of how it goes. Alright. That should do it. And yes, I cheat on the free roams. I don't care. Y'all can deal with it. Alright. Whew. Alrighty. Train the horse to level 6, huh? Okay, sorry, I'm just looking around. That's all. Okay, alright. Level 6. So then that means we need to train up our little Anglo stallion up more. So let's go ahead and do that with him. I bet we can do that a lot easier. Again, once you can hire jockeys, like, it flies. To go, but have a good night. Awesome. Sounds good. You have a good night too. Good luck with everything. Stay safe. As I always say to people when they leave, have fun, be safe, don't die. So. Alrighty. Yeah, we're just gonna keep on trucking. Alright, once we get this horse up to level 5, I'll go ahead and train it so we can move to a different race. So we can move on. I don't promise nothing. I feel that I say that too, so I get it. I get you. All right, let's go ahead and train this horse up. Okay, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and race him some more, get him up to level 6 so we can train him up. We'll go here. Also get us more money. Nice. All right. Alrighty, let's do this thing. There we go. Oops. I accidentally sat on my volume thing. on my headset, so the volume went down, so I had to readjust the way I'm sitting. Alright, not that you guys can hear the game audio, but I can. Okay, sorry, I was just moving around, getting comfy. Nice. Alright. Level 7. I'm gonna try to max out this horse, probably. Alright, let's just go ahead and train him up to level 6. That'll take care of that. Okay. Right, that should take care of that. Nice. Okay, breed a grade 2 or higher horse, run 4,000 meters, and collect 650 from the homestead. Alright, let's go ahead and run the 4,000. So we'll actually do that with our 2, so we can just, because I said I was going to level him up, so this will help just get him leveled up all the way. So that'll just take care of that. So we can knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. Because that will make it easier. That was a longer race too. That knocked off like 4,000 right there, so that was pretty freaking nice, I must say. Okay. Oh, managed storehouse, huh? Well, we can do some of that by just training up our horse here. Or 2 of them, I guess. In this case. Okay. Alright, go ahead and level him up. Okay. Not Parsons. Let's do the 3rd one. Yeah, we can try. We can get the last one unlocked here. Second, that's not bad. I'm not upset about that. Plus, is this more for the XP than anything else? Oops, I did it again. Oh, you do have to win it though to get it. Okay, well, that's fine. And we'll go top 3. Instead of winning it, I think that'll be better. In my general opinion. There we go. Alright, level 10 out of 10. Perfect. He is completely maxed. Okay, and that should have completed that quest. Yeah. Homestead. Should have that by now, I would think. Yeah. We managed the storehouse. Okay, well, again, we'll do that by just training up the horses here. Alright, this horse is totally maxed out now. And then we'll go ahead and take him up a level as well. Awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and go back. And then we should be able to look at our homestead stuff now. Okay. Awesome. Hi, nice to see you. Nice to see you. All right, breed a grade 2 or higher horse. All right, so it's time to breed again. So let's see here. Let me check the market real quick. Okay, nothing really great there. Yes, I am from the USA. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm from the US. Where are you from, country-wise? You don't need to tell me state if you don't want to. Okay, so let me see. Ooh, we do have a black one here. But we're not breeding for blacks, we're breeding for bays this time. From UAE. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Sorry. No, I am not. Okay. Oh, that's the same one we bred with last time, huh? Okay, well, we'll just go ahead and we'll go ahead and just breed with our stallion here, and we'll see what we get here. Private school. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I see you. I promise I'm reading your chat. I don't usually respond to chats by typing. I just do it on voice. So I do see you, though. Alright, let's go ahead and skip the breeding here, and let's see what we get here. Okay, we got a colt with pretty good stats. Okay. I hope he it looks like he'll darken. Oh, well, he does have a cream dilution. Okay, well, let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and just skip him to stallion, and we'll see. I mean, we're probably going to end up selling him, but, okay, he did not darken. It looks like butter. The color looks like butter. Interesting. Alright, here. I will respond on chat real quick. You might not have your audio on. I don't know. Okay, there we go. Alright. So, we go ahead and complete this goal now. Nice. Place first to SeaWorld Medals Race 2. That we can do. Okay, let me go ahead and get this race going, and then I'll go ahead and respond. What am I doing? Wrong horse. Alright. Don't think this person has his audio on. Here's volume up. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, what did they want here? Oh, it's race 2. Oops, my bad, guys. Oops. All right, we'll do it. We'll do it this way. Whoopsie daisies. Person in chat thinks I'm younger than I am, which is fine. That's understandable. All right, let's go ahead and complete this. Okay, perfect. All right, we are up a level. All right, so upgrade everything. Upgrade full stall, buy a horse stall, upgrade a grade 3 or higher horse. Okay, that'll be alright, so let's go ahead and start this then. Okay, upgrade. There we go. Yay. Some nice little furniture here. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the stables. We'll go ahead and buy another horse stall. Okay. That took a lot of money. Holy crap. Alright, well, let's go ahead and race then. Let's go ahead and go here. Oops. No, we can't hire jockeys, I guess. Whoops. Okay, select horse. Okay. Okay, we'll just do it that way. That's fine. Alright, we'll go ahead and just run this race, get some money up, and then we'll do a couple others. Alright, we got first place here. Alarming glass. It's quite the name. Mm-hmm. Sorry, you guys can't hear the commentary, but it's quite entertaining. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Alright, let's do a couple more races just to get our money up here. We definitely need it. And we can start with Parsons now. Okay, he's not leveled up enough. That's fine. I'll get him leveled up here pretty quick. We just need some money to do so. Alright, there we go. Like I said, because we're streaming, you guys are going to see a lot more of like the grindy part of what I do on this game. So there's going to be a lot more just me racing and sitting here and racing and racing and racing, because you guys are going to see a lot more of the grindiness of this game because I am doing this live. So okay, I think we've got enough to where I can, let's see, got all that. Level 8, update full stall. Okay, it's full stall we need to do next. I went to the wrong place. Good job, me. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and update the full update the full stall. Holy crap. And then let's go ahead and go here. And then let's see what of these we can upgrade. Probably like 2 of them, is what I'm thinking. Oh, got some new saddles. Okay. There we go. And we save the money for a little longer. So let's go ahead and do some more racing. Okay, I don't have a max back for that, I guess. Oh my gosh. I hate it when this happens. Okay, is that enough? No. Oh my goodness. We'll just go with that. That's fine. Not in the mood to fiddle with it any longer. Alright. Doing pretty good here. Okay. Did unlock that. Alright, we'll probably do this race like 2 more times, and then we'll go ahead and upgrade the next sprint energy, I think. And then we can get to breeding, the fun part. I think everybody will agree with me on that one. Doing the breeding in this game is definitely the fun part. Instead of the grindiness of racing, but you can't breed without doing the racing because you need the money for it, so. Alright. Alright, that should do it. Alright, let's go ahead and go here. And we'll upgrade. Oh, it is acceleration. Okay. There we go. Level 10. Perfect. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and level up Pride here. Perfect. Okay, that should have taken care of that. Yep. Alright, breed a grade 3 or higher horse. Okay, let's do it, shall we? Or at least try. Okay, at least try. Okay, let's see here. Trying to see if there's any. Nope. Okay, we are gonna go ahead and get rid of it. Drop Dancer. I didn't even realize that was its name. It's kind of funny, not gonna lie. It's kind of entertaining. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's go ahead and breed again. I will go ahead. Okay, thank you. Okay, I will go ahead and refresh the studs. Ooh. Oh, he's pretty. Okay, what are, ooh, and he's got good stats too. Ugh. Okay. Okay, yeah, we'll go for it. We'll go for it. Okay, let's do it. Okay. So this will help because then we will get a grade 3. So it will be a thoroughbred mix, which is perfect. That's what you want. That's what you want. All right, we'll go ahead and skip. Okay, we got a colt with pretty good stats. Oh. Oh. Okay, this was unexpected. It's white. It's white with a cream dilution. That is interesting. Okay, definitely not a bay, because, we said that we're going to be keeping bays in this game. That is very, very, very interesting. I will give it that. Okay, well, let's go ahead and skip to Stallion. We probably won't keep him. Sweetheart Silk. I do actually like that name. That is actually a cute name. Okay. Oh, he's pretty. Look at him. He's got blue eyes, too. Oh, he's so pretty. Okay, well, definitely not what I was expecting. I was not expecting a white horse at all. For sure, I was not expecting a white horse. But I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. I'm not mad about it. That's for sure. Okay. Well, we have 50 more minutes, so we'll see what we get through. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. Wow. All right. Yep, we do. Okay, there we go. Nice. All right, place first at race 3 and 10,000 over multiple races. All right. That we can do. Okay, it's race 3. Yep, that's race 3. Okay. And this is perfect because we need the money anyway, so. All right. That are like longer, so we can do the 10,000 meters. Okay, actually, I don't want to race him. I want to race Pride. Even though he's not going to do well, but we do need to race him so we can level him up. So we can race him the rest of the way. So because it's not really about the okay, yeah, we'll go ahead and manage Storehouse. That's fine. Because it's not really about the money, or well, I mean, it is about the money, but it's more about getting him leveled up right now. So okay, let's go ahead. Storehouse. Okay, we'll take that down. We'll go ahead and get rid of some of these and some of these and some of these. Perfect. All right, that should help for sure. All right. Awesome. Okay. Just so you guys know, I am not checking the chat right now, so if anybody said anything, just know I'm not going to see it for a quick second. But I will get back on it on the chat in a minute. I'm responding to my boyfriend that got home from work really late tonight. So he's tired and he's feeling it. Alrighty. Max bet. And let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. There we go. Nice. We've only got one more level to go with him, and then he'll be maxed out all the way, which is awesome. Okay, 10,000. Okay, 5,000 to go. So we need to run about 5 more races to get that one done, which is fine. Oh, we've got our Race Your Rival one coming up here soon. Okay. So yeah, we'll definitely need to breed a good horse for that. Because, yeah. Oh. All right. There we go. All right, he is maxed out. Awesome. All right, I'm happy with that. Okay, we only have 3,000 to go. I'm just going to leave that. Okay, so we need a good horse to race our rival with. So I think what we're going to do for that is I think I'm actually going to end up buying a 3 horse for that. I mean, this horse does have decently good stats, but it's not like, I don't know. It's not exactly what I'm looking for. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to end up buying a horse off the market. So what we need is a 3 that has good stats with a breed. No. Oh, that horse is so pretty. That's a bay with good stats. Of course, it's like the one time, it's like the time that like I actually want bay horses and now they're not showing up. Because like in my other save, I try to find like really good chestnut bay or like white horses, and I would only get like chestnuts, and it was really bad. So it's coming back to bite me in the bum. Okay, that one's not bad. Ooh, I like this one. But I'm gonna keep going. I'd like to get a stallion if I can. Oh, that's not that great. Oh, I would love to get a quarter horse. I really like the quarter horses. They're really good to breed with, but not quite. Nope. Come on. That'd be a nice one if it was a bay. Alright, come on. Give us a good one. Give us a good one. No. Oh, it's better. No. We're running out of money. There's not a lot of bays. That one's kind of pretty. But not quite. Okay. Well, let's go and race some more. And then we'll keep looking. Okay. Persons. Alright, yeah, we'll just use alarming because we might as well. If he's the most likely one to win the race, then we might as well. Alright. Okay, let's do the second race here. There we go. Okay, it looks like we completed the 10,000 meter quest, which I expected we would. I wasn't. Yeah. Alright. Sounds good. Okay, go ahead and collect here. Alright, so yeah, our last one here is going to be, oh, nice, is going to be our rival race. I do want to see if our little low would do it. Yeah, pretty close. Not quite, though. So, yeah, we're going to continue to just keep looking, I think, for a horse in the market that's a little bit better suited. So, I think that's what we're going to end up doing, which is fine. It's not that big of a deal. Alright. Like I said again, guys, like, a lot of this is grindy. And you're going to see a lot more of the grinding because we're doing this live and I'm not doing this on videos. So, you will see a lot more of the grinding now. The grinding I usually do behind the scenes, but you will be seeing it front and center this time around. Alright, let's go ahead and go here. See if we can find a horse. We need a bay with good stats. That will hopefully be a stallion. Hopefully. No. It's a pretty horse, but no. 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 Don't even really care about breed at this point. Come on. Come on, give me a good one. Okay, yeah, he's pretty good. I want something a little bit better, I think. No. Not quite good enough. No. Nope. Oh, he's so pretty. I don't like his sprint, but I think he makes up for it in acceleration speed. Okay, so we'll go for this one. It's an Appaloosa mare. Yeah, she is a chestnut, which is fine. Okay, we'll go for this one. So let's go ahead and do some racing so we can get the money, and then we'll go ahead and buy her. Let me go ahead and manage the storehouse again, because I keep running out of room, apparently. Okay, I'm just gonna go through some random ones and just get rid of some just random. Get rid of a couple of these random ones lying around. Okay, that should do it for now. It almost actually gave us enough to be able to buy the horse. Oh, it's kind of hilarious. Alright, flat racing. Okay, let's do this one. Let's see if we can do this one at least. We can. Perfect. Alright. Perfect. Alright. Let's do this. Nice. Alright, we'll keep racing a little more, just so we have a little bit of extra money over to do stuff with. Alright. Okay, I think that'll get us through for right now. Just perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the market. It's a mare. I don't want a mare. Okay, I shouldn't be doing this, but we're gonna skip. Gosh dang it. I can't believe I'm doing this to myself. It's fine. It's fine, right? Oh, he's so pretty, but he's not bay. He's not a bay or a chestnut. Oh, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Her sprint's horrible, but the rest is great. Alright, we'll buy her. Alright, we have a Self-Francais mare. At least, I don't know. I think that's how you say it. I've never entirely learned how to say it. I need to. Alright, let's go ahead and do some racing. Let's get her leveled up and trained so we can do our rival race. She's not the prettiest bay in the world, but oops. We'll just go no bet for this race. That's fine. I'm not overly concerned. Okay, there we go. Nice. And we can breed with her too. That'll be the other nice thing too, is we'll be able to breed with her. So we can get some really good some really good mares. Some really good babies out of her. There we go. Good Lord. I can't speak, apparently. Which is just not meant to happen today, evidently. Alright. Alright, we'll just keep on racing her until we get her up to level 5, and then we'll train her, and then we'll move on to some other races that'll give us some more XP. So. Perfect. And then we will soon need to get a custom creation horse that's like 3 or 4 levels above, so we can get a really good horse here. Because that's usually what I do on Prestige 5, is we make our first custom creators. So, alright, she's at level 5. Let's go ahead and go and train her up. Alright. Real aftershock, huh? Okay, train her up all the way. Well, to level 5, that is. Okay. That should get us to the point where we can race her at Swell Meadows. I would hope. No, that is not what I meant to do. Thank you very much so, Richard. I really do like the whole, like, arch with Richard in this game. I think it's really fun, personally. So, I enjoy it. I think it's a fun little storyline. It's honestly entertaining watching him and Francis go at each other. I always find it entertaining. So, all right, there we go. Why? Why? Oh, I hate the whole managing the storehouse thing. It's such a nuisance. Okay. We'll go through it and get rid of a bunch of stuff. Again. Yeah, if I remember correctly, like for the next couple levels, you kind of really only have enough to have like 5 of each, I think, of kind of like each little thing. So you kind of have to keep it at that. All right, there we go. That should take care of it for a minute. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. All right, let's go back, and we'll go back to racing again. Okay, we'll go to the second race here. And we've got about 30 minutes left, so we'll see what we can get done in the next 30. Again, like I said, this game gets real grindy. So sorry, I like lose track of where my mouse is. I can't find it sometimes. I'm like, where is it? Perfect. She was already up. Awesome. Okay, we're up to level 9. Got one more level to go. And then we'll train her up some more. By the way, you guys, we are almost up to 100 subscribers. Which I know is not a lot, but we are almost up to 100. So I'm pretty happy. I believe we're at like 85, 86 right now. So I'm pretty thrilled that we are almost up to 100. That's pretty good. I didn't even think I'd get this many subscribers. Like, I'm going to be completely honest. Like, when I first started this channel, like, I was like, yeah, I'll get maybe like 4 or 5, you know. And then I hit 50 not too long ago. And I was like, wow, that was a lot more than I expected. And then now I'm up to like 80. And I'm like, what? Like, I'm closer to 100. Like, that's crazy. So thank you guys for all of your guys' support that you guys have shown. We've had a fun ride so far, I think. Alright. I'm going to train her all the way up to level 10. That's fun. Alrighty, there we go. And then, actually, let's go ahead and train Alarming up to max level. Because we might as well, you know. Alright, there we go. 77, 79, so yeah, okay. Alright, well, at it, let's go ahead and create our first custom creation horse. So we'll go ahead and go to horse creator. And we'll go to horse creator. Okay, so I want this horse to be stallion. And we're going to make this horse a quarter horse, I think. Truffle. I actually like that name. So we'll do something truffle. We'll do something with truffle. Okay, stats. We're going to make this horse a 6. Probably a 6 or 7, I think. And then we're going to go ahead and take these stats all the way down to 1. Okay. I mean, to the highest of level 1. But yeah. Okay, there we go. Appearance. Okay. Amber chestnut. Let's see. I really like the rich brown, but we'll try something else. Blood Bay. Ooh, I do like a Blood Bay on this horse. Okay, let's do that. So let's do Blood Bay. Okay, let's make that one. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of leave the socks and all that to its own. Okay, we want something kind of small, cutesy. I mean, with a name like Truffle, you know. Aww. I like that. Okay, pattern. Let's see. Can we do like a little bit of a pinto like this? Yeah, I think I like that. Or that. We could do a belly pinto. Or twin. I think I like the twin pinto the most on this horse. Okay, let me just look at all the others. I think I like this one the most. So I think this is the one that we'll do. So we'll do that. Appearance. Okay, yeah, I just want the normal mane. So yeah, I think this is what we'll go with. So we'll go ahead and save. And then we will end up buying that horse at some point. So he's 286,000. So we will be saving up and racing to be able to get him. In the meantime, let's go ahead and race some more. We can do Parsons now. So that we can do our rival race here. Alright. Okay, level 11. I think we can train up to level 12. So we'll train up to level 12, and then we'll see how much further we can get if we can. I don't know if we can get any further than 12 right now, but we'll train up to level 12 and we'll see if we can go any higher. And then we'll see if we can do this rival race, because I do want to try and win these rival races. I don't want to. So we're gonna try and win these if we can. Whoa. Alrighty. Okay, there we go. Level 12. Perfect. Yep. Sounds good. Alright, let's go ahead and go to training. And oh no, you can only get up to level 10 here. Facility requires upgrade. Okay. Well, that solves that dilemma, I guess. Alright, well, let's go ahead and do our rival race. And let's see if we can win. I think we've got a good. I think we've got a pretty good chance at winning. Okay, well, pretty close. Perfect. Starting gates. Go ahead and equip that, and I'm going to sneeze. Woo. Sorry about that. All right. Select horse. We'll go max, and let's do this. And we will keep doing this race until we can win it, because I don't want to lose. So we're just gonna keep on trucking. And then if we do win this, probably the rest of this is just going to be trying to get money to that wasn't a good start. All right, let's get up in the front here. Let's try at least. All right. If we don't pull ahead, we'll quit. I think we might pull this one off. I think. Okay, I think we got it. We got it. Nice. Look at that. Barely. But we got it. All right. That was pretty good. That was pretty good, I think. It was a close call, but we got it. There we go. All right. Look at us go, you guys. That's pretty good. All right. There we go. Nice. All right. We're up to 6 now. It's pretty good. All right. So, yeah. So, kind of the rest of this is we're just going to work on trying to earn money to get our horse, our custom creation horse. So I will go ahead and upgrade everything, just for kicks and giggles. If I can learn to speak English. So we'll go ahead and upgrade everything here. There we go. And there we go. And we got new fencing. Perfect. All right. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead. We're just gonna race. And we're just gonna work on getting up enough money so we can get our custom creation horse. So if you guys want to just tap out now, you can, because I'm just gonna be chilling. So. Because yeah, I was just gonna be mostly kind of grinding from here on out for the next little bit. All right, we're almost up to 100,000 here. All right, we're just moving up in the ranks here. Slowly but surely. Hold on. Oh, we just don't have a... Okay, we're not good enough for that race yet. That's fine. That's not racing at all, really. Alrighty. Alrighty, we're doing pretty good. Got about 15 minutes left, give or take, before I will probably get off. Alright. Maxed out now too, huh? Nice. Alright, we're almost there. We only need like, what was it, like 220,000 to be able to buy the horse, so getting pretty close. Pretty close, I think. There we go. Alright, we're almost at 200,000. We're close. Alright, we're above 200 now. All right, we could probably buy the horse now, but I'm going to do like 2 or 3 more races just to kind of get ahead a little bit. And we'll go from there. Also, because if we do it that way, we might be able to do a grade 7 instead of a grade 6, but we will see. Okay, there we go. I think we got it. We could do pretty good. All right. All right. Before I get carried away with anything else, let's go ahead and see. All right. Horse creator. View. Okay, so it's 286. Oh, that's quite a bit more than I thought it was. Okay, well, I guess we're still gonna be racing for a little bit because we need like 300,000 to be able to buy this horse. That was a lot more than I thought it would be, but that's okay. We can handle that. So if we have to go through our freaking storehouse again, I'm just gonna make me mad. Okay. Okay, that should be pretty good, I think. There we go. All right, that was pretty good, I think. That got us. That should do us for now. All right, well, so 285. So like we'll go to 300,000. We'll go to 300,000. I think that'll get us enough for the horse and give us a little bit of spare. So we'll go to 300,000. Which we only need 50,000 more, which is not bad. We'll get that pretty quick. So. Ooh, I need to sneeze again. Oh, goodness gracious. Man, springtime allergies, guys, they are no joke. Whew. Jeez. I have 3 cats, too, and I'm mildly allergic to cats, so it's kind of kicking my butt right now. Woo! All right. All right, we're just about there. Yeah, the allergies are kind of kicking me in the butt right now. Woo! Okay. All right, we'll go one more. We'll do one more. And then we'll go get the horse. Oops, wrong race. Oopsie daisies. All right, there we go. Last race. And then we'll go get our horse. And then we will basically be done for today. So. All right, there we go. All right, let's go get our horse. Let's go get our custom creation. Horse creator. Collection. Okay, truffle. Okay, I'm just gonna double check, make sure everything's good. Oh, we need to fix this, huh? Okay, front. We're gonna give him 2,200 with a firm track preference. Yeah, see, this is why you have to go back and like recheck everything because it'll do this if you don't. Okay, buy horse. All right, there we go. Look at that. This is Truffle, and he is our quarter horse. There we go. All right. I'm pretty happy with that. So we've got about 10 minutes left. So let's just go ahead and see what things we can do here. Train 5 times, upgrade full stall to tier 6. All right, let's go ahead and do that. I probably shouldn't have clicked on that. It was probably a bad decision. Oh, no, never mind. It wasn't. Okay, perfect. And then it wants us to race at Parsons Valley Race 2. That we can do pretty easily. can we put... didn't think so. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. And then we'll do some training. And we might do breeding too. We'll see. We'll see how we're feeling. Whew, I'm feeling because my back hurts. Alright, so train. Okay. Alright, I do want to train Pride up. If we can here. Okay, we need to do some more racing for more money. Which that will be pretty easy. I'll just go to Yara Park and do it that way. Oh, brother. Alright. Okay, we'll go that way. We'll do it that way. That's fine. Alright, there we go. Alright, we'll race like probably 4 or 5 times and then we'll complete up everything else. Because we should have enough money by then to do that, I hope. Alrighty. Alright, that should be enough, I think. So let's go ahead and go back. I should click the home button, probably is what I should be doing. And let's go ahead and finish up the training here. Should have enough to do that now. Okay, Pride. Okay. There we go. Alright, we got him trained up all the way. That should be good enough, I think. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and collect everything here. Okay. Alright, there we go. Completed all those. So, rival, free roam, breed or buy a grade 4. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to go to the stables. And we're going to get the breeding underway. So, breed new. Okay, sorry. Just try to add an itch. Okay. Let's go ahead and refresh. Oh, those are terrible stats. Okay, we're going to try that again. That's better. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and see coats. Oh, this one is a really pretty one too. Okay, let's do that with Real Aftershock. And let's see if we can get a 4. Alright, and then while we're doing that, let's go ahead and do our little free roam so we can just get that done and over with. So I don't have to deal with that. Okay, there we go. And that fixes that problem. Okay. And then it's going to be erase our arrival, which means we're going to need to train. Okay, well, let's do some racing, get some more money again. Because then we can train up our other horse the rest of the way, and then we can probably do that rival race tonight. Possibly. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see. Whew. Okay, we'll probably do this. We'll race 3 times, and then we'll see what we can get done here. Okay. And one more time. And then we should be good. Hopefully. Cross our fingers. Go. There we go. Alright, cool. Alright, that should be enough there. Alright, let's go see this baby. See if we got a 4 here. Okay, skip. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay, we got a 3, so not a 4, not what we're looking for. So we need a 4. So we'll go ahead and sell this baby off. And then we're going to go ahead and train up, what's her name the rest of the way? Aftershock, that's her name. Okay, there we go. She's trained up all the way. Okay, so let's see where she will be at if we try to do the rival race now. And if she's doing pretty good, then we will probably do it now. And if not, then we'll just do some more breeding to see. Okay. Okay, she might do okay. Okay, we'll try it once. And we'll just see how this goes. So let's hope I can actually get a good start this time, because then that'll give us like 3 extra spring units, and that will definitely help for sure. So, of course, we're in the very back. I hate it when we're in the back gates. Okay. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. We're staying right on his hind end, so that's right where I want to be right now. Nope, we're not going to make it. We're not going to make it. All right. Well, we'll get our level 4, and then we'll do that rival race. So let's go ahead and breed again. Pretty close, though. We're pretty close, just not quite. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and refresh the studs. Okay, what are his? No. Like, we need a horse with good stats here. We need a horse with some pretty good. That's got some. Yeah. All right, we'll go for it. We'll go for it with Thrill Aftershock. Let's see what they bring us here. All right, this will be our last thing of the day. 4? Okay, we got a 4. Perfect. Oh, and she's pretty too. Aww. She's a pretty baby. Okay, she doesn't have great stats, but she's pretty. Okay, let's go ahead and let's see. Sell a horse. Let's see. Oh, we could use truffle. I completely forgot about that. Oops. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead. We'll care for her for right now. And then I believe we can use the pasture. Yeah, we can. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we're going to put alarming glass in the pasture is what we're going to do here. Okay, so yeah, we're going to move to pasture. There we go. All right, and now we have another stall. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and skip to mare. Okay, let's see. Does she darken? No, she didn't. She lightened a little bit. She's still very pretty, though. She's a very pretty girl. Okay. I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad about that at all. All right, let's go ahead and collect. Nice. Okay. All right, well, we will do our rival race when I come back and stream next. And I don't know when that will be. But we will do that then. But I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day and a wonderful rest of your week. And I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.